You know, you have one of the great stories. I think the Palladium story.
Oh, the Jerry Lewis thing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
that's an amazing. I mean, I don't know too many guys other than Tony V could
yeah. I
pull
mean,
that off.
listen, to anyone else, that would have been a career-making story.
Well, not that it. I'm not saying you should have had your career made, A, but B, the fact that you just pull your behind out of a chair. You tell the
Yeah.
story, and then we'll.
Well, I was in again. Look, in a lot of what I had to do. I was on tour with Bobcat Goldthwait for off and on for 15 years. It
Right,
was like a tour that would never end, and we were really good. We were friends, really good friends, and still are to this day. And
right,
a lot of the good stuff that happened to me is a direct result of my friendship with him, and
right.
uh, and it's mutual. I've written for him and we worked together and stuff like that. But he got to do this show in. He was asked to do this show in England, and it was about 8 or 10 years ago. I'm guessing now, maybe even 7 or 8. I don't know, but not ancient history. And we were. He was going, and his fiance at the time couldn't go. So he goes, look, I got this extra ticket to England. Do you want to come? I'm doing this show, and we're going to do the week before we're going to be doing little tune-up shows around London. You're welcome to do those and just come and hang around. And it's getting headlined by Jerry Lewis, and Emo's going to be there, and Jim Gaffigan's going to be there, Paul Pavenza, and then a whole host of that ilk of comedian, and it was really amazing. And then the same number of British comics of the same stature. It was a big thing, and it's at it's at the Palladium, one of where the Queen is gone, and they have these amazing shows, and it's this big thing, and they're going to honor Jerry Lewis for his work on the telethon. They're flying in a mime from France to give him this lifetime achievement award. He's coming over with Max Alexander, blah 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 blah. So we go and we're having a ball. We're in England for the week before, and I'm doing these little British pubs. We
Uh huh.
like the Slug and Lettuce, which was actually the name of a place.
Are
And
you kidding me?
no, it
I
was a place
love
called
that name.
the Slug and Lettuce.
The
Yep.
Bull and Anchor.
Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of those places. And the comedy scenes were great. The
Yeah,
audiences were polite. We found the same thing in Ireland when
sure.
we were there. It was like our scene was 15 or 20 years ago.
Right.
We'd actually take a break and people get a pint and come back and be just as good.
Yeah, yeah.
With, could never. And I'm hanging out with all of these guys, and we're having a great week, and I'm doing these little shows, and they're going good, and other people asking me to do other shows. Hey, we got another mic over here, and people are throwing a little money our way, and it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. So we come to the day of the Palladium show, and it's this massive thing. It's like a 3-hour event. It's being taped for some other thing, and I meet Jerry Lewis, which is a huge hoot. He was very kind and polite to us, and everything was going great. Goldthwait, is loves him. So the show goes on, and it's literally 2.5 hours into the show. I mean, and it's just killer. It's all the names I mentioned: Paul Pavenza, Jim Gaffigan, Emo Phillips, and all these British comics, and one's funnier than the other, and Goldthwait, and blah blah blah. And I'm just enjoying the show. I got no pressure
Right.
on me, and I'm sitting in the second row. I think actually between Emo and Paul Pavenza at the time, and the MC, this guy Stephen Allen Green, who was you can look him up on Facebook. It was his baby. He put this together,
Right.
and he comes out on stage and he's white like a goat. I mean, like he's sheet white, and they got Jerry Lewis's 30-piece orchestra on
Oh
band
my gosh.
to come out, and the whole thing is just amazing. And the screen drops down, and they play like a 12-minute clip of every funny thing that Jerry Lewis has ever done
Right.
on screen, tap dancing up and down the thing, Buddy Love, and the
Yeah.
typewriter bit, and it's just, and there's 2,500 people. I don't know how many people in the Palladium, but
Right.
it's jammed, and people are. The screen goes up, and the MC comes back out, and he's white as a ghost, and in a very British way, he goes, ladies and gentlemen, I regret to inform you that Mr. Lewis has become unwell.
Oh my God.
Right.
Silence in the audience, right?
Thunder, silence. He's in shock. We're all just sitting here because we had just seen Jerry Lewis. We don't know what backstage. You know what I mean? Because we all came out to see Jerry Lewis and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
And the guy is like stunned. He got nowhere to go.
His life is over.
Right. All of a sudden, Goldthwait appears on stage, because he had gotten up and goes.
He's trying to save the crash.
Something's got to
The
happen.
pilot's down. I'll take the wheel.
Right.
I don't know how to fly this thing, but somebody's got to try.
Can't be the way the show ends. Which, Mr. Lewis has become unwell to a silent audience.
Yeah.
With the band sitting behind there, and so he does a few more minutes. Goldthwait does. The audience is we'll go. I'll send him back. We'll see what's going on. Mr. Lewis should be fine.
Yeah.
So he's kind of going down. So he just looks down in the audience and he goes, "Hey Tony, you want to do a set?"
That is full-on madness right there.
Yeah, it was just not Tony V. Not hey, I got a buddy.
Tony.
Hey Tony, you want to do a set?
Yeah.
And me being me, I go, yeah, why not? And then Emo and
Can I just stop you right there and say the normal human reaction is to get up and run out of the theater. Flight is the correct response.
Yeah.
No sane human being would ever go, okay, I'll
sure.
go up now.
I'll go close the Palladium.
What could possibly
Instead
go
of
wrong?
Jerry Lewis. I mean, think of the naivete involved in that, or the sheer ego.
It's a mix. That's a dead mix right there.
Which one it is? I don't know what prompts me to go. You're like, yeah, sure.
There is no survival instinct in you at this point.
Right. So I mean, I get out of my chair, and people are pissed. They're hurting themselves now. You know what I mean? There's a whole audience who just see the whole show, and Goldthwait in pure Goldthwait forms goes, "Well, I'll go backstage to see what's going on." But in the meantime, your headliner for this evening, I can't think of a better way to. You expected Jerry Lewis. I can't think of a better way to end the show than with a guy you have no fucking clue who he is. Would you please welcome my good friend Tony V?
Oh.
And I come out, and Jerry Lewis's band starts with the music. They start playing behind me, and I go, I got it from here, fellas. Take 5.
Oh, that's awesome. That's a great story.
And it went really well.
And that's actually perfect because I got 10 seconds left of the segment. Perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, look up Tony V. We love him. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks.
All right, perfect. That ended right on the money.
Beautiful, man.
Thank you. Boston County Coastal Radio.